I rescued my sensory slug from the streets.
No, not at all. It makes me kind of sad to think of like its origins.
It's
Somebody
actually
lost that.
it is it the bottom broke
Let me
off.
see it. No.
It's only half a slug. I've been nursing him back to sensory health. It sounds
This
good.
has like the opposite like effect for me. It makes me kind of uncomfy. I don't like the way it moves.
Yeah, I don't like the way you're holding it. You seem uncomfortable. I
don't like it.
It was like you were like holding like a warm bag of like dog shit, and you were just like, I don't want this in my hand.
That's exactly what it was. Like this.
Yeah.
Holding it with my little nails.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to
Good morning.
The first official episode of Bowling Alley Cold Brew.
Ooh! Insert the clap track. Mark, clap. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Live audience.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brooke, tell me about yourself.
That's how we're starting?
Yeah.
Dang. Hi, guys. I'm Brooke. You can spell it however you want. How did you spell it? B-R-E-W-K-E?
B-R-E-W-E-K.
Yeah.
Like brew, K.
Brooke. That's how Spanish speakers say it with the double O. They're like, Brooke. I love it.
I fuck with it.
I eat it up.
What was the one you liked? Was it the
B-R-U.
HK?
W. There's an H.
I think I did a HK.
Throwing an H in there is crazy. My name's Brooke. With an E. You can spell it any way, but make sure there's an E in there. What do you want to know? Just my origin story?
Bro,
See,
literally
this is hard
the shit you put in the notes.
I don't know because
do you not like the options you put down here?
No, I do. I'll get to it. It did make me giggle when I was writing it. But it's one of my favorite things in life. Like when I meet new people, like one of my favorite experiences is to just like lie to strangers because it's like a fun improv thing. I'm like, oh, what can I come up with as my name and like my origin story this time? So I can't decide if I want to lie or if I want to be for real.
Is it all in the moment or do you have like a lexicon of different like stories?
It's usually in the moment. It depends on my surroundings. Like in college, I told everybody my name was Ashley and I was a D1 basketball player. So that was like my go-to.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if I was like at a party and you got the hype for it.
Because it's like, why would she lie to me about that?
Yeah. Because like I can find out so easily.
Yeah.
That's valid. Yeah. Honestly. Okay,
so I'll be like somewhat for real. Maybe I'll sprinkle some.
Well, no,
some
that
lies
definitely
in there.
touched on the third one. Like,
yeah, I put the only 3 things I care about in life are music, numbers, and lying.
Yeah,
because lying is lit.
You didn't even know it, but you're using the notes.
Yeah, I'm using the notes. One thing I will not lie about. I'm from Chicago, born and raised. Well, not Chicago.
She's already lying.
No, I'm not. Kind of, actually. I'm already lying. No, because I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. So I'm from like 40 minutes outside the city.
I'm a suburban dude.
I'm a suburban white girly. So like anytime I meet people actually from Chicago, they're like, you're not from Chicago. But to anybody else, it's like nobody else is going to know.
I get that. Not like on a personal level, but like through the experiences of my friends here in Fayetteville, because so many of them are from like the Dallas area, and so many are so quick to say Dallas, and like the people that are like from like the heart of Dallas take it so personally when you're from like one of the suburbs of Dallas.
They get so mad, but it's like talking to anybody not from whatever city, they're not gonna know the names of the out suburbs.
Yeah,
it's just easier to be like
Chicago.
If
somebody was like, I'm from North Plano.
Yeah,
I'd be like, is that like in like the desert part of Texas? Is there a desert part of Texas?
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Amarillo.
That little part that is like under the weird sliver of Oklahoma.
Yeah, dude. I want to go there. I want to go to the little
that little boot on the bottom of Missouri on like the east side.
I just had a picture of Missouri. Yeah.
There's like a little corner that like if you look at the Arkansas, like there's like that like it doesn't go all the way to a corner. There's like that little right angle cut out.
Yeah.
I'm curious what happens there.
You just want to go stand there.
I don't know if I want to get that close. Maybe like a drone or something, but they might like shoot it down.
Mm-hmm. It might not be real.
They might not be real.
Why aren't the states just like squares?
I don't know. I think it'd be uncomfy. I think it'd feel too like, ooh,
Too like
too planned, you know?
yeah, like suburban, like in SpongeBob.
Yeah,
The
like
normal.
if you've ever seen like the state maps where like the states are all, or like the counties are all like square versus the ones that have some like uniqueness.
Yeah.
It looks odd.
Yeah. Does it make you uncomfortable?
I just don't. I think it's like too uniform, you know?
It's very District 12, like Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's very Hunger Games. And
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
like,
pretty dystopian actually.
yeah,
But the
everything's
shapes
in
is-
squares and shit. Nah, not
Yeah.
for me.
The shapes of some of the states are so stupid though. And then you look at Colorado and you're like, yeah, that's nice.
I think like there is some, like Michigan's a dope shaped city.
Yeah, it is.
I got a little bias
yeah.
because I'm Corbin, by the way.
Seamless.
I'm from
transition.
Michigan, and that is not a lie.
Hey, I didn't lie about my origins either.
Kind of. Live in Fayetteville, Arkansas now. Go to the U of A. And yeah, I like to smoke weed in my free time because it's cool and that's what cool people do.
Yeah.
But I also help the people out. I'm a bud tender. That's my living.
I don't think I've heard that name. That's actually such
You've
a
never
sick...
heard that term?
No.
Yeah.
That's bad.
And I think it's so I think it's such like a neat thing for me to think about because my dad always told me about like when he was in college he was a bartender, and I think it's like such a neat like coming of age kind of thing
Yeah.
of like how like cannabis has changed in the United States between like my dad's time in college and my time in college.
Yeah.
That like I have that opportunity to be like, yeah, just like he was like, I mean like I'm not like, we don't do it deli style. It's all pre-packed. So like
Deli style?
I'm not like weighing the weed at all. I'm just like giving people bags of like gummies and shit like that. Yeah.
But you're an expert. You know what the people need.
I you know, I know what I like. And I think I've got good taste. So
I would hope so.
might as well.
When did you start smoking weed? Last week?
This is actually my first time today.
Oh. You're like, I smoke weed because I'm pretty sick.
I was really nervous for the podcast, so I just had to, had to take the nerves down a little bit.
And you put it in your bio, in your introduction that you're a weed guy.
Yeah. Well, I think it's pretty cool after trying it today.
Yeah. Fully hooked?
I've read a lot of books about it.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I really like in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's like no. I know so many people that like it blows my mind. Some people, how early I've heard that they started. I'm like, oh my God. Like I think about like what I was doing at that time. And I was like 12. Like I was riding bikes to Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Like scrounging change up for a $5 hot and ready.
Still learning to read.
I'm working on that one actively. I practice though.
That's good.
Every day.
That's all that matters.
Every day.
Just you start with reading street signs. Like Bella Thorne. Do you remember that?
Balella Throne.
Bella Thorne with her dyslexic commercial that played all the time.
I do. No hate to like people with dyslexia though.
No.
No shade.
I think it's actually incredible to be able to like
learn to work with it and no. It's mad impressive.
It's wild.
It's like I don't have glasses, so like for people that have like glasses and contacts, like I'm like, what do you mean you don't like see? You know, like what I see? It blows my mind.
You're just 20/20.
Yeah.
All natural.
Yeah.
I have contacts.
I like carrots.
So do I. Didn't do me any favors. I just got bad genetics.
Maybe you started late.
Maybe. I ate my first carrot today. Actually.
Big carrot girl?
Oh, big carrot girl.
Hell
I just
yeah.
love raw vegetables.
Oh my God. Fruits and vegetables? Absolutely.
Dude.
I'm here for it.
I could eat only that.
Absolutely.
Did you see that lady? I was going to call her a bitch, but we don't speak ill of the dead. This lady that was only eating like raw, like exotic fruits, and she fucking died.
From like malnutrition?
Yeah.
Probably.
And probably like anorexia.
Probably.
It's so dumb. You can like make that a lot of your diet if you're passionate about it. I bet if she just would have eaten like one sandwich a week, even a month, she would have still been alive.
not even a sandwich, bro. Like, just have like a piece of bread,
Literally,
like,
or some
with
nuts.
it, just
like
something.
only fruit.
Oh my god! But so like since I switched up my diet and have been eating like more like seeds and stuff, I love them as a snack. Like, it's actually such a yummy like salty snack to have some like sunflower pumpkin seeds and just toss them back handfuls.
They're growing on you.
I'm about it.
Also,
So is hummus. Oh my god, hummus is so good, dude.
That
so
red
good.
pepper one.
I'm so glad I bought some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I grew up and got past the texture and stopped being a little bitch about it.
Wasn't that like last week?
Yep.
When you were like, I don't know about the texture. I was like, oh.
Yeah. And I tried it and I was like, it's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Haven't had it since, but
you don't have to be scared.
I'm terrified.
So introductions over. Welcome to the pod. One thing I want to make sure to touch on, because I know this one hits close to you. I am gonna go through the UFC 299 fights. I'm gonna just give you each of the we're just gonna do the main card, and I want to get your predictions, and we're gonna build up to the one I know you're looking forward to.
My husband.
So you can have time to think.
No spoilers. Do I get to? One of my best friends and I have a giant spreadsheet we call the NHL Hot or Not, and we've gone through. We tried to go through every NHL player. Look up their Instagram, what they look like, and rate them out of 10.
I was going to say, if you want to base it on that, because I know that's how you like to do your, your other stuff.
My other stuff. My fantasy team,
your gambling.
For context, was called I'm Only Picking Hot Dudes. And I picked my fantasy football team based on how they all looked. I did all right. I think I got,
If you peep the hyperlink, that's right, hyperlink?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounded way too future-y at first, and I was like, what?
Peep the hyperlink.
It'll actually take you, and if you scroll to the bottom of that link, it'll it's got the
even?
yeah.
Hey, yo.
They got and if you click on them, it'll tell you I'm pretty sure their height. Nah, I'm capping. I lied about that one.
Nope, he's lying to me.
Ooh,
that front page looks
but yeah,
good.
so you can have a visual aid as I'm going through these.
Oh, I love this.
Just let me know when you're ready.
It's not loading their pictures yet.
Oh, no.
I got one. I got Dustin Poirier. Poirier?
I believe so. Yeah.
Do you have to say it's super French, like La Croix?
No, he's from Louisiana. Well, I guess he's from Louisiana, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe
Creole?
Mississippi. One of those. I'm pretty sure it's Louisiana.
What is Creole? Is that a language that's a mix of French?
I think it's more of a culture, a cultural style than it is a language. But I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
I've actually never been to. Well, I went to northern Louisiana one time.
Mm-hmm. Shreveport.
Yeah.
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 Heard
just
so
once.
much about Shreveport.
Just once.
Is that all you needed?
It was pretty cool. I had crawfish for the first time there.
Ooh.
It was I'd say
Authentic.
a good place to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been.
That was just a guess.
What?
Shreveport.
Yeah.
That's.
Terry Joe?
No.
On TikTok?
I don't have a TikTok.
What? She's from Shreveport.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my only exposure to TikTok is when people feel compelled enough to send one to me through iMessage.
Oh, they'll text it.
They're
you?
He's gotta see this
Wow.
one.
That's how you know it's
it's
good.
high importance.
Yeah.
And it's a very different vibe than the vibe that I have with my friends.
Yeah.
With the ones that I have on Twitter, and the threads are so full.
Yeah.
I had to text my friend yesterday. I was like, I'm sorry about all the tweets I'm sending you.
I sent you 15 in a row.
My feed was just banging yesterday. I just had to.
You would love TikTok, I feel like.
I did. I've had a TikTok.
Okay.
I loved it way too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good that you knew.
It was yeah. Are you all loaded up?
I'm loaded up. I'm ready. Looking at all these pics.
Are you at the bottom?
Oh, wait. We're starting all the way.
No. We're just starting at the bottom, right above where it says prelims.
Yes.
Okay. So, first fight, I got Peter Yan. He's the one on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And Song Yadong on the right.
You're going to start with this one as if we don't know which one I'm about to pick.
It's the first fight.
Song Yadong.
Are you locking it in?
That's one of the most incredible names I've ever heard in my life. I think we saw him fight one week. Yes, I'm picking him. He's
Okay.
also fine. Look at his cheekbones are insane.
His
Song,
jawline does go
it's
crazy.
insane.
Okay.
Cut me with that.
Next up, we got Gilbert Burns, the guy on the left. And I'm going to butcher this. I cannot, even just looking at it. Jack Della Maddalena. I think I did it.
I think you nailed that actually. Jack Della, he looks like I would be like uncomfortable with him if I saw him in a bar. Like I would put my hand over my drink for sure.
Oh my God.
And I love the name Gilbert.
He's an
That's
Australian.
hilarious.
He's got good vibes.
Yeah. Just the way he looks.
I just don't like
I could see it in
Australians
his
don't give
eyes.
that vibe to me.
Yeah. No,
Like,
they're very
nah.
chill. They're very like
Yeah.
happy drunks too, I feel like. But I'm picking Gilbert.
That's fair. Gilbert's a funny dude.
Also, yeah.
His like
if your
social
name-
media side is hilarious.
I love that.
So
important.
next we've got Kevin Holland on the left
Dang.
and Michael Venom Page on the right.
Hey, yo, Venom. Fire.
It's like it has to be part of the name. Michael Venom Page is like
Yeah.
how
Okay.
he's
Well, both of them are very good looking. Damn. You know that there's still not an Eiffel Tower emoji on Apple,
they know.
and it really bums me out
They know.
because I would use it on Twitter way too often. I'm picking Kevin for America and all of his astrology tattoos. Oh, he's a Scorpio. Hot.
Okay, I was just making sure that didn't change anything about the.
No,
Okay,
that added to it. I'm doubling down.
right on. For our co-main event, we've got Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis.
Not a fan of French people, so I'm picking Dustin.
Kind of ironic.
I know.
'Cause, like,
Poirier.
yeah.
At least he's from America, though.
And you could shock the world right here. Well, mainly just me, because they don't really know how you feel about this one yet.
Mhm.
But I've got
They're gonna know.
Sugar Sean O'Malley
They're gonna learn.
or Marlon Cheeto Vera.
I do like that Cheeto guy. When
I
we saw him
fucking
fight.
love Cheeto.
I know you do. Is he like one of your faves? Like,
Becoming. I'd say like Max Holloway is up there for me. Volk is up there for me.
folk.
It's hard. It's been hard to watch what he's been up to. He's just been on a losing skid.
On a tear. Oh,
No, not a tear. Not a tear. Unfortunately. I'm just like, oh, and Rob Whittaker. I was like, I know I'm missing one. Robert Whittaker is absolutely one of my favorites. I think he's hilarious.
never heard of him. But that was the name of one of my teachers in elementary school. Whitaker.
Whittaker.
You think he's her husband?
He's Australian, so probably not.
So yes. Rob Whitaker.
So
Cheeto.
about Sugar versus Cheeto, what are we thinking?
Dude, come on. Like we don't even have to
They don't know.
get into it. Y'all don't know. Sean O'Malley, The Sugar Show. I feel weird saying it without like an R. The Sugar Show. Because it's just SUGA, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Sugar Sean.
I've been obsessed with Sean O'Malley since like I don't know. When did he start fighting? I'm trying to think of the first time I saw him. It was when he was
started
like,
on Dana White's Contender Series, which
Okay.
is like where a lot of like the recent up and coming fighters have gotten their start.
Mm.
But I don't remember the year. I can't remember if it was like, I think he started pre-COVID because I think him and Cheeto fought during COVID era because it was like
Yeah.
really quiet in the arena for that fight.
I think I was in college. So that would make sense. I've been obsessed with that man. Just his like his energy,
His aura.
his the cheating on his wife. No, I'm kidding. The open relationship that's not open.
Halfway over.
He's just like my type in men to a T. Like the curly hair.
After the way you just described him, it's so wild to hear that.
No, like physically, not like the cheating.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
But also work. Like if I had a rich husband, I'd be like, do whatever. I'll take the money.
As long as it's like an open bag, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open relationship, open bag, open
Yeah.
bank account. You can be
Honestly,
open.
fair trade.
Yeah, I think so. That's probably how she feels.
If that's how it's going.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know the details. I hope he's in an open relationship, if you know what I mean. But I love that
Sean,
guy.
if you're listening.
Sean.
Wild episode 1 listener. That would be.
First episode out the gate, he's like, let me see what this shit's about.
Yeah. Just like scrolling. And he's just like, oh, this sounds interesting. I didn't tell you this, but the cover photo for like the pod is just like the photo you photoshopped from the basketball
Really?
game for now.
That's such a good
I
one.
was like, I just need something to put there, and it's lit.
It is lit. It's the perfect amount of like, it looks somewhat real, but it's photoshopped.
Every time
like
somebody
shit.
sees it, they think it's real. Like I was standing next to somebody when they saw it, and I was like, they did a good job photoshopping this, and I was like, just keep looking.
Yeah, just keep looking. I'm missing a cheek and a leg. Like your ass. Is
My
like
whole
fully
ass,
missing.
and like the chair is folded up.
And we're both like, yeah, like our arms are fucking. It's so funny. I love shitty Photoshop. I didn't mean to do that well. Of a job.
I think it's so much better
It's
than
so much
like
better.
than like when people do. Oh my god! Speaking of shitty Photoshop,
Oh god.
big Kung Fu Panda fan.
Okay, I saw you post this on your story. Did it change your life or?
I mean, I like them all. I love them. Like for a lot of people, like Shrek and like that series is like their like animated kids movie series.
Yeah.
But like for me, that's Kung Fu Panda.
Whoa.
It's like Mad Zen. I love it.
When was the first one?
Oh my god, I couldn't even tell you. You'd probably have to look that one up.
I'm gonna look it up as loud as possible with my nails.
Mm-hmm.
First one was 2008.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So you were 9 and you were like, "This is the best thing I've ever seen in my fucking
I was
life."
8.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm a Y2K kid.
Baby. Yeah, I'm a 90s kid. Barely.
How do your knees feel?
What the fuck did you just
You're
say to me?
old.
Oh,
The fuck do you
don't
think
you
I
ever
meant?
say that to a woman ever? Happy Women's History Month, by the way, to everybody listening.
Yeah, shout out to all the women out there.
Yeah, it's a big month for us.
Mad respect. Actually, though,
Happy late birthday, by the way.
appreciate you.
Not to get off the Kung Fu Panda train.
I'm sorry it had to be in Women's History Month.
Yeah.
Not my choice.
How dare you?
Not my choice.
But it's like,
In all fairness, I could have been a leap year baby, and I think my mom like would have loved that.
you were close.
Really close.
You should just change it. I do that all the time. That's another thing I lie about.
Like, I think y'all had the date wrong.
Yeah.
When you checked.
You'll never know. You don't remember the exact day. You're just trusting that like everybody's telling you the right thing.
That's what I mean. That's just like all of knowledge, if you think about it.
That actually kind of blew my mind a little bit.
Like
there.
we like from the jump, somebody just like said this is how it is, and we were like, and we've just built on that.
just fully like indoctrinated with whatever, like how they whitewash history.
Like
We just don't know.
science, come on.
Come on, somebody just made all that shit up. Oxygen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, though, I think science takes some of like the wonder out of life. Like, can we not just like be here and exist? And like things would be so like magical, like
And whimsical.
if we didn't have like meteorology, and like you just wake up one morning and it's snowing. You had no idea that snow possibly could have been coming.
Dude.
It was like a nice day the day before, and you just wake up and it's like a winter wonderland outside. Come on.
That's amazing. I have
Right?
so much to say on this because I think that is part of like the fun sometimes. If you just get like bored in the mundane, it's like a little trick. You just start living your life as if you were like an alien experiencing it all for the first time. And you'd be like, this shit's insane. Imagine if you like, every time it snowed, it was like you were seeing it for the first time.
I do react that way.
I love that.
And I think it's because I think it's because I moved like from Michigan down here where it's definitely not as prominent.
Yeah.
Because like I really have to appreciate like a good snow here. But like I remember when I was a kid, like pulling into the driveway after school, and like we'd have a couple trees in our yard, and they've got that like the twigs of branches just have like an inch of snow just like standing on them,
Yeah.
glistening.
So beautiful.
Oh my god.
That
Winter, I feel so bad for like people that don't know how to appreciate winter.
I know. Or like grow up with it.
Yeah. Like all my like friends from the South just don't appreciate it. But I think one of the funny like misconceptions is that like my skin is just like thicker to the cold because of growing up. And I'm like, no, I know how to dress for the weather. I just layer up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy being cold.
You're just better at cold.
Yeah, we just know how to cold.
We do. Literally, because like I keep saying it. I'm like, Arkansas is just bad at winter. They don't know
So
how to
bad.
salt, and it's because it's like not as common, so they just don't care as much about the techniques.
Absolutely.
They just don't salt the roads. They just close everything down. Nobody knows how to drive.
I do love the panic though.
Oh yeah.
At any word of snow.
They'll just cancel everything.
It's
for 2 days.
crazy that like I was like some of the people I work with have like kids in the school system, and I remember a couple like a month and a half back there was like days where it was like supposed to snow and school got canceled.
Just from like the thought of it.
They're like it
Just
could
in
happen.
preparation?
So like just in case. And I was like, dude, I was fighting for snow days.
Yeah. Because I'm like Michigan's even worse than Chicago just because it's colder and more north. I feel like just a little bit, but
I feel like y'all get some of that lake effect snow though.
yeah, we get that cold.
I was
wind.
in a little bit. Yeah, and that wind is different
It's
in the
different.
cold. It slices through you.
Yeah, you can feel it. In your
100%.
pores.
100%.
Ugh. I don't know. Do you think, like what you were saying with science, do you think it's like kind of a curse to humanity how we're trying to figure out how every little thing works instead of just
100%.
believing it?
Like I love the idea of like philosophy over science. Like let's just sit around and like think about some ideas on how this shit is happening. Bro.
Yeah.
That's so much more fun and like creative and just like I think it would have been such a more fun way to understand the world.
Yeah. I'm kind of mixed because I like data and numbers. And I think it's cool when you like prove something.
I love knowing things. Like
Yeah.
knowing like I said, it's all based on what we've been told.
Yeah.
But like knowing what is believed to be true, I love knowledge and like facts.
Whoa.
So don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm there with you, but I think it would have been so fun to like be able to grow up in like a just like the world is seen philosophically and just like
That'd be crazy. People would be way happier, I feel like.
oh my god, yes. 100%. Like all the cities would be walkable.
Yes. Oh, I
It'd just
love
be like
walking those
gathering.
cities.
Everybody would be walking barefoot. Good
Like
vibes. Mad
drum
grounded.
circles.
The grounding would be going crazy.
For real. I think people believe that's like the last step. Not the last step, but like the next step after like all this science and exploration that humans are doing is that type of shit where it's all like just spiritual.
I could get with that.
I could get into that.
100%.
We're on the way there. Not in our lifetime. We're
Someone's got to get the
capitalist
ball rolling.
babies.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Mhm.
It's so crazy.
Capitalism is lit.
It's got its benefits.
Because also it's like you can't. I get mad when people get mad at capitalism.
Because like everything you love is because of capitalism.
It is.
Like I can't deny it.
And also we're so deep in the system, nobody's going to
There's
be
no
able to
way
do
out.
anything to change it. So
There's
you might
no
as well
way
just
out.
rock.
Like the absolute upheaval that would be caused by like any slight change to like our economic system.
Mm-mm.
Crazy.
You just got to roll with it. This is our lifetime. This is our reality. We can't.
That's my thing.
Change
Like I've
that.
just accepted it. Like
Yeah.
like my example is like gas prices. Like regardless of
Like-
how much
Like gas. That was me hitting the
vehicle
fucking-
gasoline.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Cause like I have to buy gas regardless. I got places to be. I can't just like call in and be like, gas is too expensive
Sorry,
today,
guys.
boss. I'm not making it.
Not walking 8 miles. To
So
work.
like what's the point? Like obviously I want it to be low. Everybody wants it to be low.
yeah,
But like my bitching is not
it's so
gonna
out of your
cause
control.
Yeah.
But, like, why are you letting it affect you?
Like I've got to get the gas either way.
Yeah, you could be pissed about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if I didn't want to have to, like I'll just like walk everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll have to leave like mad early because Fayetteville's not super walkable.
It really isn't. Not unless you're right on Dixon, huh?
Yeah, and that's like if you're trying to get to Dixon.
That's true. Yeah, I'm just thinking that's like the
Because like
hub.
there's no like developed like good gyms unless you're a student and want to use like the campus one
Mhm.
that close to Dixon. Like you've got to go.
You just gotta run up the hill.
Oh my God, actually though, that'd be such a good workout to run like up and down Dixon Street. It'd be so long.
God, that would be. Ew.
And I'm not talking like the bar one. Like that extends into like the heart of campus.
Yeah.
Like the
'Cause
street
it goes
ends
back up, right?
at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you like
Get on
run there and back and probably do like a good 2 miles. And the elevation change, oh my God.
Yeah, I wonder how many feet you would climb from that. This place is hilly.
So hilly. I love it though.
I love it.
Because like one of my favorite aspects of Fayetteville is that I can just be driving and then like I'll get to like a high point in the road and I like look to my left or right and there's just an amazing view.
Yeah.
I
And then
love
you
it so
crash. Then you crash the fucking whip because you're looking.
But then I can look even more because like I don't have any driving to do.
Because then like I'm stopped.
Car stopped.
Because then I'm buried in the back of
Yeah.
a Chevy truck.
We got to wait on the
So-
cops to get here anyway. Just taking the moment, dude.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful view.
Yeah. Stop yelling. It already happened.
They're like, you hit somebody. They're out cold. You're like, wow, this view is crazy.
You know, at that point, there's nothing I can do about it. What's
Just-
done is done.
Just accept it.
Yeah.
We're just vibing. It's so philosophical of you.
Yeah, right? I try to be more open-minded about accepting things.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's the key to life. I've started being grateful for even the bad moments in my life because it's still a part of your life. And it's like pretty incredible.
I've
we're
been
here
like
anyway.
on a similar wavelength, but in terms of like if I have something that I deem as like a bad or negative, I just like flip it and just like change the circumstances of what's making it negative and find like the positive within it.
That's powerful.
But I also am like mad hard on myself, and
You're
so like
mad hard. Corbin's just bricked up whenever something bad happens.
Emilio,
Oh, cut that.
cut that shit out, bro.
Sorry. Hey. Yo.
No, like I had like I'm so like hard on myself. I have to like if I do something good, I have to tell myself it's good. I got like a 96 on an exam the other day. And I was like, that's not bad. And I was like, pause.
Whoa.
I was like,
Pause.
pause, bro. I was like, you did good. Bro. Just like shut the laptop,
Yeah.
go smoke a bowl or something.
What is that? Is that like a perfectionist thing? Where
Absolutely,
you don't
bro.
let yourself celebrate?
Because like the way I look at it is like all the information I needed to achieve that 100 was supplied to me.
Whoa, that is hard.
So
on
like
yourself.
I should have the ability to get that 100% on everything.
Wow.
I don't.
It's good that you're like aware of how hard you are on yourself though. That you like had that moment where you're like, all right.
I had to because like I've been busting my ass for like 2 years to try and get a 4.0, and I did last semester.
That's fine.
And I just was like, now I'm like,
What now?
I don't want to do that shit again. That shit was so stressful.
Yeah.
I'd be so much happier and like probably healthier mentally
Yeah,
just
for
getting
real.
like a 3 or a 3.5.
Yeah.
You know, sprinkling in some A's and B's. And I just am like, I had to lighten up.
Yeah.
It was not good for me.
Life's a balance.
Life
Yeah.
is
And
balance.
chill. At least you got it once though. That's dope.
Can we talk about how like
No.
what teeter totters, the things at the
Seesaw?
park, seesaw, yeah, how those just like aren't in parks anymore?
Dude,
Is that
it's
not
probably
one of
'cause
like the
people
most?
are getting like crushed under those?
So
dude.
fun,
I
though.
always got hurt on one of those.
But
things.
you had a blast
I
doing
had
it.
so much fun on those things. I
Exactly.
would like put my longboard on it. We would try to like grind on the seesaw,
like as it
or have like somebody launch you
on a
off.
longboard.
Yeah.
Are they grindable
Yeah.
to an extent?
Yeah. It's still wood.
I guess that's fair. Did you like wax up the seesaw?
No.
Oh, I think
What about the spinny things? They don't have those either.
you want to talk about people getting hurt.
What are those called?
Merry-go-round,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
just like not a mechanical one.
Yeah. A small. It's definitely just called a spinny thing, but go off.
That part. We're creeping up on 35 minutes.
Oh my God. Time flies when you're having fun with Brooke and Corbin.
I think so too.
It does. We could talk about the most. We just figured out how many world problems in this 35 minutes.
I was gonna say, you know what? We had like a list of. I want to count.
You didn't even talk about Kung Fu Panda. I distracted you.
No, I talked about it. I talked about like the whole series and like how it was like Mad Zen. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had like, okay, so we got O'Malley. I really liked yours, and we're definitely pushing that one to next week because I agree.
I felt like you would have a lot to say about that.
I agree.
My brother and I talk about it all the time. Tune in next week to hear what we're talking about.
But yeah, we can just shift these all to next week. We got O'Malley and Vera.
Mm-hmm.
We got Sugar Sean locked in for you.
Got the picks locked in.
So that was the important one.
And we like actually kind of introduced ourselves.
Yeah, we did that. Which honestly, guys, we're gonna put out an episode 0, but we just bullshitted the whole time, and we only said our names, and so we were like, we can't. We kind of need to actually try this again.
It was a good warm up though.
It was. We learned how to use the mics.
Maybe people are gonna hear this.
I guess we'll find out. But hey, if you've made it this far, thanks for joining.
Thanks,
I hope you had as much fun listening as the two of us had making this, because it is a blast.
It is fun.
We love recording these.
Oh yeah, we could talk about the most. Just bullshitting. Just kikiing.
Huh?
Kikiing, like partying and hanging out.
Like.
No.
Oh.
Not that kind of key.
Got you. Well, I think we'll call it at that.
Emilio, cut that shit out.
Cut that shit up, Emilio. All right. See y'all next week.
Okay, peace.
Peace.